Hello everybody, my name is MVBeard. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play Lumber Tycoon 2. Now, when you spawn in the game, you're going to be roughly around here. You're going to have $20 in your pocket, and you're probably wondering, well, what do I do? Can I go punch a tree? The answer is no. How do I make money? You don't know. The game doesn't really tell you. It's more like a sandbox tycoon, you make money how you think money is made. So, first thing first, you are greeted with the store that's over here. Toys R Us, kind of like Toys R Us, but, for woodchippers. Now, we walk inside and we basically see a bunch of selection. Blueprints, which will be useful for building. Sawmills to make profit. A car for beginners use, some sawmills again, and some axes and conveyors, which will be useful to automate some few stuff, and a few more jimble jambles over there. So first thing first, we're gonna need a hatchet. So you're gonna check the prices by pressing E, and you're gonna see that the prices are kind of typed up. Like you want this one, but this one costs $190 and this one costs $90 and this one costs over $2,000 or something like that. And you're like, well, how do I start the game? So of course we're gonna grab this one since it was the cheapest of them all, and lucky for us we got $20. So we're gonna go buy it. We're gonna click, drag, and put it on the counter. You're gonna speak to this lovely man over here, and he says, do we gonna buy this? Of course we have to go buy it to start making money. So we bought the money, we press E on the box, a hatch is right there for you to take, and it's now in our inventory. Now, it's very simple that this game goes. Okay, so you done the basics. You grab your first hatchet, and now you're gonna go chop some trees. Now you can see there's plenty of trees, and some in different variety. So, let's go start chopping by this tree. So, most people, will swing randomly, but if you want more of your money, you want to swing near the bottom. Now, the black bar that you see over there is your progress, is how much you're chopping the tree. The better the axe, the faster it goes. And of course, some trees require certain axes, of course, to make it go faster. You're not going to be using, a lava axe, which you'll learn later on, to cut some gold tree because it's going to take forever. You're not going to use the alpha axe for obvious chopping, but you are going to use the mini axe, which is super rare, but if you encounter any dupers along your way, they'll definitely give you one for free. Now, the black bar is complete, the tree has fallen out, the leaves have magically fell, and it's timber. Now, to grab the tree, since we have no other ways of transportation, you just have to click the tree, and you gotta bring it to the wood drop off. That's right there. Convenient. So, you can see that there's conveyors, and if you go, on it, it's gonna push you to this green magical stuff, which means sold or sale. And since I'm not for sale, it's not gonna take me. And you can see that this tree is way too big to fit in there, so we have to downsize it. In other words, trim. So we're gonna start with the edges. We're gonna click around this part right here. The reason why is instead of swing here, it's gonna take forever. Swing here depends on the tree tooth. So I would suggest just starting near the end. Of course, because since I started these two, it's not gonna let me do at the tip, so I might get a double split, which might, cut both of them. Here you go. And breaks. Yeah, see, because I went too close and I already hit those two, it's gonna come to a split, which you don't want because it's a pain in the ass, So we're gonna cut this tree down. All right. So now that you got your piece, all you have to do is you just drop it in there. Sometimes they'll get stuck, so you do have to wiggle wag it inside. See? Sold for $10. Or, yeah, $8. Grab this one again. So put it inside. and since the wood vary. So what comes into play is how thick the wood is, how much wood there is in there, quote unquote, which wood it is. So if you grab the cherry tree, of course it's going to be sold for more. If it's processed or not, using the sawmill in there, but that's for later. First thing first, we just want to have $100 so we can buy our first piece of land. So I will see you guys in a bit when I'm done cutting this tree fully. Welcome back. So we have chopped all the trees, and you can tell right away that there's differences in size. And of course, in difference in size means different sales price. So if I put this big boy here, it's gonna give me $25. But if I put the small one, you're gonna see it's only gonna give me $10 to $8 or $9. That works. So just keep putting some inside. Keep making that money. Whip it inside if you have to, or if you're like me, just dunk it. And there you go. Now we have enough to buy a piece of land or a new hatchet. But since I want to show you, you can buy the brand new plain hatchet that's in here for $90. So if you have 90, I suggest you can get this, or you save up a little bit more and you buy the steel. But first thing first, once you buy a piece of land, it's only $100, but you can make at least $300 in profit just by making the land and also UI. So we're gonna go in the vendor, and before you speak to him, you have to learn how to save. You press the menu, and you're gonna get this nice little thing here. You're gonna go and load. You're gonna see all your saved data. So all you have to do is, I'll pick slot number 3. It's a fresh spawn, and you press save. For me, it's overwrite, but for you, save. Now have you saved your data? You can go buy a piece of land. He's gonna ask me to buy some land, and if you say no, he's gonna tell you to get the hell out of the store. But I'm here to buy some land, so let's buy some land. Now he's gonna give you a selection of what land you can buy, but it's not actually gonna be there forever, because of course other players will be there and some will be already taken. So when you load in, you're just gonna select a plot that's available. So let's select the plot that's probably the closest, would be this one, since I want to be nearby and I don't want to take the long walk. So to Envy Beard. Now let's say you make enough money and you want to increase that plot of land. You just have to speak to this guy one more time, say you want some land, he's gonna ask you to extend. And of course extending costs, way more money, and you can go in all directions. Normally what I do is I do a double snake. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it depends. Then he's gonna tell me, get the hell out one more time, scream for the police, blah blah blah. So we're gonna walk to our brand new fresh of land. Our fresh of land, it's pretty basic, there's nothing on it, and you're basically gonna go, well, I have this big sign, can I sell this piece of sign? Yes you can. So we're gonna go to the store, to the wood drop off, and put it inside. And sometimes if you're lucky it will give you up to $400, $300, $500. It depends. It's like a random number generator, if that makes sense, RNG and all that good stuff. So I'm just simply gonna walk inside and sold. Give me 400, please. Hey. So now that I have $400, you walk back in the store, and the obvious thought would be, let's go buy a brand new hatchet, since it'll be better than this. What if I tell you it's actually a rookie mistake to buy a better hatchet early on? Because how well you're gonna transfer one big tree across the map, depending where, and just be paid little to no, you don't get paid much for it. So I suggest in getting a worthy investment and getting the car. So you put the car in here, you tell them, hey, I want to buy this car, it's $400, let me have it. He's gonna go, you want to buy this? Yes, I want to buy it. We're broke one more time, but it's better than nothing. And congratulations, you now have somewhat of a driver's license and a semi-small pickup truck that you can use to get around the map. So, let's go. So you're going to come around, you're going to bring it near your land if you want. You're going to chuck it there. You're going to press E on the box, and that's where the builder's menu is going to pop up. So of course red is where you can't put, and you could turn it around how you want. Now since it's the beginner's land, you kind of want to save a bit of space. So I'm going to put around the edge where I can save the most of space. So let's get in the truck. And of course you press L at nighttime because you want to know where you're going. And that's, my friend, is how you get a car. Now, you just have to chop this tree, whatever tree you want. Make sure you get the edges too. So if you put the whole tree in, high chances you're gonna fall. So the more you cut, the more you can put in, the more you can go inside the store and sell. After you sold all your stuff, you get a shit ton of money, you go back in here. And after that, I would suggest investing in this, and when you can, in one of this. Yeah. So the sawmill, what it does is you put wood and puts them into planks. And when you put them into planks, they're worth more than double, or depends on the vary. And of course you get a better axe to make the wood chipping faster. So, that was it. Next time, well, I'll show you how to find or know what's up. This was MV Beard, driving down on the darkness night, signing off.